The new NRLW season is finally here. I'm Paul Grzadka, joined by Anthony Seibold for the game plan. Seibs, last week we focused on the Knights, but this week let's look at the other 5 teams and a key player that will make a difference for season 2022. First, let's go to the defending premiers in the Roosters. They've lost 5 key players to the Knights, and their 2021 captain Corbin Baxter is sitting out the year due to being pregnant. But there is still plenty of star power in this team. One player who was simply outstanding last year and does a lot more than just a regular centre is Isabelle Kelly. Break down just how dangerous she is for the Roosters' attack.
Well, she'll play on the left-hand side as a centre for the Roosters this year. Isabelle Kelly, very skillful player. There's some things I want to point out with regards to her skill level. So first of all, she catches the ball in 2 hands. So this is Isabelle out there as the left centre for the Roosters. As she goes through the line, she transfers the ball into 1 hand, which is her left hand, which enables her to use her right-hand fend. Okay, so that makes her really dangerous when she can transfer the ball like that. As she pushes through the St George Illawarra Dragons right-hand side edge of the fence, she again holds the ball in 2 hands, but late transfer enables her to use the fend on Tonegato there for the Dragons and get an offload away. So very, very skillful player. You'll see her here. Her work off the ball is also a standout. So what she does, very similar to Joey Manu in the men's team, she'll go to the other side of the field. So she's been out there on the right-hand side, but her home base is back over here on the left-hand side for the Roosters. So she works off the ball to get back, be in a position to receive the ball close to the line. Some good ball play from the inside there of the Roosters. She goes through and finishes the try. So really good work of the ball. But not just that. If you have a look here, Roosters go to their right-hand side edge there in attack. And I spoke about very similar to Joey Manu. There's a couple of things I want to point out. This is where Isabelle Kelly lines up there. She goes next to the fullback there for the Roosters. So they've already got Jess Surgis out here as the right centre. So the left-hand centre, it's gone over to the right-hand side. It's almost like a throwback to Mick Cronin and Steve Alla for the Parramatta Eels back in the 80s. Centres playing together. But what it allows them to do is have options. So you can see there, fullback there for the Roosters and Corbin Baxter shows itself early, which enables Isabelle Kelly to go through the space there. That opens up. Really good play from the Roosters. Very good coaching. Really good tactically or from a strategy point of view. Isabelle Kelly shows her skill and her speed to go and finish the try. So very good player. She's going to again be a dangerous threat for the Roosters on the left-hand side of the field.
That's why they won the comp last season. Their opponents, the Parramatta Eels, they've got an entirely new spine from the team that went down in the final round to the Broncos, which ultimately cost them a spot in the finals. There is one player still there though, their strike centre, Tiana Penitani. Talk about what she brings for the Eels.
Yeah, Tiana, very good player. Again, skillful, speedy, very powerful as well. So if we have a look at her, she lives on the left-hand side of the field for the Parramatta Eels. And one of the things that I like about her is that she's always an option. So her role here is to run at the inside shoulder or punch at the inside shoulder of the second last defender here for the Roosters. And what the Parramatta Eels are trying to do is create a 2v1 situation at the back of shape. But because she runs for real and she's a genuine option, they can pass her the ball. So she blows through that space there on the inside shoulder of the right-hand centre for the Roosters, blows through that hole, uses a left foot step as well to beat the fullback, goes through and scores the 4-pointer. So really good job there because she was real as an option. So you can hit her short. The other thing is this, she hits a really good hole. So Parramatta coming up the field out of their end. So they're only 30 metres off their own try line here. But again, see an opportunity to hit a hole. So again, Tiana hits the hole on the inside shoulder. You can see her carry the ball in left hand, uses I suppose a little bit of deception to get into 2 hands and uses a right-hand fend. So again, really, really skillful but very powerful. Can hit a hole as good as anyone in the women's competition. So this time again, coming to the left-hand side of the field. Ball hits the floor, gets the ball in 2 hands. Now, good centres engage wingers here in this situation. So because she held the ball in 2 hands, it becomes almost like a little bit of a magnet for the right-hand winger for the Gold Coast Titans. So engages the winger, transfers the ball back in 2 hands. That's really skillful. That's hard to do. Great job there by Tiana. And again, goes through, puts her left-hand side winger away for a 4-pointer. So really good job by her. Again, left-hand centre, very good player.
Yeah, indeed. Let's go to Sunday now. The Dragons, they went oh so close to taking out the competition last year, and with a vast majority of their squad back for 2022, they will be desperately keen to go one better this season. Let's talk about the player who really gave them a boost in the 2021 competition in Emma Tonegato. Joint Dally M medal winner and equally effective in attack and defence.
Emma Tonegato, what a player. She had a significant impact for the Dragons last year. So really good coaching too by Jamie Seibold. I want to show you where. If we have a look here, you can see that Emma, very, very good off the ball, very good engaging players, but this is very skillful. So they've hit Emma out the back of shape. So there she is in the number 1 jersey. So she's got a couple of options. She's got an option here to hit short, or she's got the option here to hit long. Now, she sums things up exceptionally well here, engages the line, passes the ball all the way across to the right-hand side winger for the Dragons, who goes over and scores the try. So that's hard to do at pace, to execute a pass like that out the back of shape. So really good job there by Emma. The other thing she does exceptionally well is use her speed. So Jamie Seibold packs Emma at the back of the scrum, and she uses her speed to play past the advantage line of the Roosters scrum here. So have a look at what she does. Engages the line all the way. The biggest thing I like about this, so young people at home watching, holds the ball in 2 hands. That is a magnet. That is very, very skillful. Very good job to engage the right-hand side edge defence of the Roosters. As soon as she hits the line, passes the ball, creates a 2v1 situation. Really good play, really good reception there by Emma. Great job, very skillful. The other thing is this. So I just want to point out where Emma packs into the scrum. So this time we're looking at her defence. Now, we spoke about her skill level and her talent, but this is what I love about Emma as a player. Her effort or her work off the ball just in case. So have a look at her tracking here. So Dragons are defending. Roosters make a line break with Jess Surge, a very good player herself. Gets away. You can see Emma in this situation here, doesn't give up on the play. Keeps moving just in case. Now, this doesn't take talent, doesn't take skill. It takes an effort or a choice. Emma Tonegato keeps chasing just in case. What a tackle. Just about the play of the season there by the Dally M joint winner, and you can see why she won that award.
Brilliant. The Dragons' opponent on Sunday is the Titans. They've made some astute signings, including a player from the Broncos that is making a positional switch, but one you think she should be able to achieve with a blom in Lauren Brown. Take us through just why the Gold Coast are making this move.
Really good recruitment there by the Gold Coast Titans. Lauren Brown's very good player. Now, she played in the number 9 jersey or at hooker last year for the Brisbane Broncos. This is why I think she can make the move to playing in the half. She got great deception. So this time you'll see her coming to dummy half there in the number 9 jersey. But just have a look at her deception. She gets across the line and opens up the space here for the Broncos forwards to come back and play through that space there. So just imagine her 1 or 2 passes wider and the ability to create space for others. I think she can handle that transition to the number 7 jersey. So really good job there. Very, very good job by Brown. The other thing that she does, like we spoke about before, so she passes early here, all right? But she doesn't give up on the play. Like all good halves, hookers and fullbacks, she stays alive. Again, what she do, holds the ball in 2 hands. I love this about the women in our game. Very skillful, holds the ball in 2 hands. Again, a little bit of deception, hits short close to the line. Once she's squared up, again, 4-pointer there with a try assist. Last but not least, this is what I think she can add. It's a kicking game. So what she tries to do is isolate the backfield there for the Newcastle Knights last year. And she gives her right-hand side edge an opportunity to chase the ball. So the height of this kick, have a look how high it goes, gives the Broncos right-hand side edge an opportunity to get into the contest. But not only that, though, they suffocate the Newcastle Knights and get a repeat set. So I think that's what she'll bring. She'll bring deception, skill, but a very effective kicking game to the Gold Coast Titans.
Absolutely. The final game of the round features the Knights and the Broncos, and while Brisbane have lost some of their key players from previous seasons, including 2 that will line up against them in this encounter, they have one player who is ready to take her game to the next level in Tarryn Aiken. Talk about the different ways Aiken can beat you.
Yeah, Tarryn Aiken, very skillful player. She wears the number 6 jersey, which is a really famous jersey, isn't it, for the Brisbane Broncos. So what I love about her is her skill level, and you can just see here right at the start, she's actually pointing out who she needs to get to. So like that there, that's elite. She's actually talking or using instructional talk to her outside back to say who she's going to get to and who she's trying to engage. Very skillful player, right? So there she is, holding the ball in 2 hands, digs all the way into the line. You can see there the defender bites on her. And very good ball playing. She doesn't play at the back. What she identifies is this defender here leaning out. So great skill level, good execution. Again, try assist, line break assist there for the Broncos, which she did a number of times last year. Again, a little bit further out here. This is her out in the number 6 jersey. Aiken gets the ball in her hands. All right, she's got time and space. But again, very similar to Dylan Brown, the Parramatta Eels 5'8", who we've looked at a number of times. She catches the ball in 2 hands, comes back off her left foot. So there you can see She sees an opportunity to show and go. There's some space created there for her to go through. And Aiken, again, transfers the ball into one hand so she can use a fan. So, look, I think she's going to be one of the key players for the Brisbane Broncos this year if they get to get back to the grand final, which obviously they missed out on last year.
Great stuff. Thanks, Siebes. I can't wait for the season to commence. We'll be very keen to see how it all goes. If you want to get to any of the NRLW matches this season, simply head to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the games, you can still watch it on Channel 9, Foxtel or KO.